Hello everybody, welcome to Casa de Nerd, here we game. I'm the Mad Irishman, and we're starting a new series, because our last guy got eaten by a graboid. It was extremely unfortunate, and if you want to see how that went down, feel free to check out my last video. And we did a little bit of character creation at the end of that last one too, so we're just gonna jump right back into the same world, Blythewood. And we've got Nolan, Omen, Parr. He's naked and afraid. Both at the same time. Not naked or afraid. Naked and afraid. He's also in the wilderness. But we got a little bit of a look at the map before we saved last time. So we've got a little farmhouse type action going over here. And then there's a farmhouse here, and then a cabin here. So we're not going to be naked for very long, but we're probably going to be afraid for a pretty significant period of time, because that's the way it is in Cataclysm. Generally speaking, by the time you're not afraid anymore, that's usually when you get killed for making bad decisions because you weren't as afraid as you should have been. So this is what we came up with. 10-10, 8-10, that's kind of my usual start. Although I do want to do some more, I guess, themed runs where that'll change. Because we did Naked and Afraid, we got an extra skill point to use. So we did the mechanics, we did the dodging, and then we also did unarmed combat because I didn't know we were going to start so close to civilization. Pretty much the same, if not exactly the same traits. Nothing crazy there. So let's go. First thing we want to do is I want to make sure auto forging is disabled. We don't have any pockets, you know, unless you count the old prison pocket, which we're not. It's not that kind of video. Your mind's out of the gutters. Jeez. All right, so safe mode is on. Good. As long as we can make it to this cabin without running into anything particularly nasty, I think we'll be okay. I think this will be a good start to the run. Can't even pick up that rock. Although, well, that's not true. We can pick it up and wield it. And now we have a rock if we had to bash something, but I wouldn't see that working real well for us, if I'm being perfectly honest. No armor at, oh god, a black bear. Well, he's ignoring us. We took animal empathy. So hopefully he's just gonna be like, look at that silly pink naked thing over there. Boy, is he dumb. I'm gonna go eat a salmon instead. That's what I'm hoping. Alright, door's locked. There might be, yeah, there's another door. Oh, please be unlocked. It's not. We've got a rock. So we can either try to bash the door down or we could break a window. And honestly, I'm leaning towards breaking a window. Oh, that's exactly what we're going to do. All right, what do we got to wear here? We got some socks. Awesome. We've got... At this point, I'm just looking for, like, kind of standard clothing. We'll get some gloves. So, socks and gloves. Completely ass naked, except for socks and gloves. Is there anything that's not poor fit? We got some leggings. All right, now we don't have to worry about our bits hanging out. I guess we'll go with a kilt. Halter top. I mean, it's a shirt. It's the apocalypse. The whole concept of gender-specific clothing does not exist in this world. I will have you know. We got a headlamp. We'll wear it. Let's check over here. Hip flask full of whiskey. Taking that with us. We got a long sleeve shirt, a pair of ballistic glasses. Nice. Okay, we can drop the halter top. Only because we're wearing a better shirt. Let's take the sheath. Alright, so we weren't naked for very long, which when I saw the cabin, I kind of assumed was going to happen. But that's okay. These are close to skin? Yes. We got the kilt, which I'd rather have pants because the kilt is not going to give us a lot of leg protection, but hey, we're literally begging at this point. So, just going to have to make it work. And there might be other clothing, right? We got a raincoat. We got a cotton hat. We're all good there. Computer science, computer world, not too helpful. Archery is not bad, though. We got some crispy cranberry, which we still, even with all this stuff, only have 2 liters of inventory space. So we don't have a lot going on, and there's no food in this fridge. We do have a pot, that's good news. Tongs. That's really all out of there that's terribly useful. Spoon. Butter knife. Okay. So not the greatest start in the world, but it's still way better than being naked and or afraid. Can we make... I don't think we can. Oh, we can. We just need a tool with cutting 1 or more. We didn't find any tools. So what I'm actually gonna do... I'm gonna drop all this crap here in the junk drawer. We're gonna go check out this farmhouse. And if it's clear, we'll make the determination if we want to live in this cabin here or if we want to live in the farmhouse. But here we go. Heavy stick is going to be better than a rock in terms of weapons. Still don't want to fight with it if I don't have to. But I feel a little better about my odds now than a couple minutes ago. Zombie child. Okay. Up in the yard, fighting the cow. No, fighting is a strong word. The cow's not going to fight back. I'm not interested. So we're going to set up shop in this cabin, and we'll check out the orchard. There may or may not be Zeds in there. But the only way to find out is to go look, right? Right? Please, I seek validation. This is a perfectly fine location to make a house in. There's just not as many raw resources here as I had hoped. Got the rocks there. You're gonna need rocks. Always need rocks. Oh, there's a little shed here. It's a shit shed. Okay. Well, I was kind of hoping it might be like a little like a tool shed, find a lawnmower or something in there, but not that lucky. That black bear. He should leave us alone. Now, I realize I probably shouldn't be counting on the animal empathy as much as I am, but I really want to see if there's anything at this orchard. There's usually not a lot here, but I'm hoping to find at least, you know, some basic tools. A basic tool. Anything at this point would be better than what I have. Otherwise, we'll have to go through the whole, all right, I need to make a hammer and a screwdriver, and then I can go from there, making, you know, a stone knife or whatever, because we didn't start with the pocket knife like we normally do when we're doing survivor runs. So, okay, we got a decayed zombie. It's not worth the fight. I could probably take him down with this stick, but I'll probably take some damage, tear my clothes, maybe even get bit. And I don't have any type of lifeline. So we're just not going to bother. We're going to say that right now until we get a cudgel and, you know, maybe a first aid kit or something. I'm going to call it off limit. I'm sure I don't have the inventory space. And that's fine. So this is not a bad place to start. It's just kind of limited on, whoops, on resources. Because we can't even, like, get planks and stuff by chopping down trees, because we can't chop down any trees. But that's okay. So let's set up, get this started right away. We'll set up sort zones, but we're only going to do a couple. I know we don't want to sit here and watch me do this. So unsorted, it's going to be right here. And as of right now, the only thing we really have is like other, and that can go in the corner here. We're spare parts, and that'll go up here. And then see, for right now, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, containers would have been the other one, and food and stuff. But we don't have any of that, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So nothing in here has, like, a cutting quality, huh? We got a food cooking. Rolling pin actually doesn't make a terrible weapon. I've never looked at one before. It's only bash 7. But it's +1 to hit, and it's 86 moves attack, and it's got rapid strike. It's honestly not bad. Spatulas. No, nothing with cutting. Unfortunate. You know what? Let's go look up on the roof. I forgot to do this in the last playthrough. No, I didn't expect anything to be up here. Chimney crown, but you know, might be able to get a little bit more of an angle on the view. Oops, climb down, please. Yes. All we did was be able to see out to here where the orchard stuff is. Okay. We're gonna have to board up that window at some point. I think first thing we gotta do, we got one plank in there. We need steel. Okay, so we need to do the hammer first. And we need cordage pieces. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn auto forage back on. And we're just gonna do bushes. Trees, it's too much of a pain in the ass. And we're gonna... a little bit of scrap metal. Alright, we're gonna need that for the hammer. We're gonna smash some bushes. We're gonna pick a couple things up. We're gonna need a few of those. I don't remember how many. That's absolutely enough. Hopefully we can find another piece of scrap metal. That would be pretty cool. We can drop all of that. Sort it out. Perfect. We'll come back over here and oh, we gotta make the cordage pieces. Yeah, it helps if you do the thing. Let's make 4 of them. It'll get something up. Stone hammer. We can use the heavy stick instead of the planks. And then how about a cudgel now? We still need the cutting tool. I don't think we can make anything with cutting right now. Oh, we can. We can make a stone knife. Perfect. It's not going to be great, but it's something. And we can wield a stone knife. Oh, it's awful. I'd rather use the hammer. We're gonna go get a stick. And if we run into something out here, it's probably gonna kill us anyway, so. See if we... I know I saw another one out here somewhere. If we can't find one, I'll just go get the hammer and knock a tree down. But we gotta come out here and forge through some bushes anyway. Get our survival up to 1. Oh, it's already up to 1. Nice. Well, higher is always better, up to a point, obviously. I think once you get around 4, you really get severely diminishing returns on your survival value. Egg, can't do anything with that because our cooking's at 0. So we're gonna have to go get seeds. I really don't. I always pick them up like I should totally get into farming in Cataclysm, and then every time, you know what I don't do? Get into farming. So we're just gonna leave them. Ah, there we go. So we'll wield that hammer and smash, smash, smash. Long sticks. Perfect. Go right there. No, not deconstruct. Disassemble. Yeah, just do 1. Long sticks, heavy sticks, perfect. Get a cudgel. The heavy stick, please. Wield. Keep doing wear instead of wield. Alright, perfect. So we can grab all of that stuff, and you drag all of this over here, and drop, and drop, and drop, and sort. So tools, I think, is the other one that we're gonna need anytime soon, and we'll do that right there. Sort, perfect. I don't care about the food right now. I don't really have a way to cook. So we gotta get, for a screwdriver, we have to be able to get a screwdriver. That's gotta be the next thing. So we need a little more scrap metal, a couple chunks of steel. There's really nothing in here, because this will give me plastic. We gotta get some metal. I don't think there's really anything in here I can smash or anything to get metal. Hey, glass bottle though. Put a little bit of water in there. If we come across it, and be able to boil it. Oh, look at this. There is a puddle right here, and puddle equals infinite water. So we'll be able to at least boil some water, even if we don't have a lot of storage for it. It's doable, so that's good news. So I'm just kind of hoping maybe these wild vegetables, they're not great food, but they're edible. So kind of hoping that we come across some more scrap metal. Tin plate. I don't think we need that. Not with the extremely limited amount of storage space that we're working with here. Cigarette butt. Right. Oh, there's a stick right there. Nah, inventory's too full. Grab the withered plants. Hickory root. Nope. Don't really need it for anything. Even later, I don't really think we're gonna need hickory root for much of anything, if at all. But you never know. Alright, so containers and food. So we'll do add perishable food. Goes in there. Add perishable drink. Goes in there. I did the same one twice. I wondered if I had done that, and I was like, nah, there's totally no way I'd do that. And then I did it. Yeah. We'll do chemical, not books, chemical and first aid right over here, which, oh, I'm sorry, drugs. A little dangerous to have that so close to my other stuff. Because if I come over here and do this to take a drink and accidentally drink bleach instead of the water that I meant because it's right next to it or something, it's happened, and I'm not proud of it. All right. And we just need one little piece of metal, and we can start taking a bunch of stuff apart and get all the raw materials that we need. Yeah, there's nothing else that's within our grasp. So yeah, 2 chunks of steel or 10 scrap metal is what we need to really be able to make any progress here. I mean, I could smash this, but that's really not gonna give us a net positive because we don't have anywhere to cook anything without going and getting a bunch of rocks. Then you have to deal with, you know, smoke and all that nonsense that goes along with it. So maybe we'll go check this out. Maybe we'll go over here. That, I mean, it didn't work out great for us last time around, but that doesn't mean it won't work out great for us this time around, right? Right? We'll go through the bunny field. Hopefully they're not like the, was it the Vorpal bunny from, Monty Python? What is that up there? We'll jump into the woods. Oops. To, hopefully he won't be able to catch sight of us. Leaving sticks behind. We're leaving all kinds of stuff behind because our inventory's full. Our survival is not really increasing. But, you know, I'm hoping to see some scrap metal pop out. Egg. Okay, egg's alright. They last, I mean, we don't have a cooking high enough to tell, but 1 week. For food, raw food you just find out in the wild, pretty good. You can make a couple different things with them. So we'll grab them, but if we find something over here that's more worth our inventory space, excuse me. And in fact, what we really should have done is we should have crafted a sling out of a spare sheet or something in there before coming over here, because the encumbrance really doesn't matter. We're not going to really be doing any fighting. Glass jar. Well, hopefully, maybe we'll remember to get it on the way back. Another glass jar would be pretty sweet. It's one of those things that you don't realize how important having storage containers are until you don't have them and you need them. Like, you can't really go boil water if you don't have anything to store water in, you know? And then you're dying of thirst, and it's like, oh, I've got a water source and a way to boil it and everything, but I don't have anything to contain it in. And now I'm just thirsty. German Shepherd. Okay. Hopefully he leaves us alone. Again, animal empathy, probably trusting it more than I should. But he's not injured. The key is that he's not injured. As long as he's not injured, we'll probably be okay. If he was hurt, you know, then it's kind of a gamble. Then they're much more likely to attack. All right, let's see if the house is open for business. It is. How lovely. What do we got here? A toaster. Okay. Got a ladle. A pewter bowl. No food. A copper pot. Some marbles. A little bit of spaghetti. Black pepper. Pretty disappointing so far, honestly. Bon appetit. Cooking book. That'll be all right. That'll be all right. Physician's American veterinary manual. I like how this veterinary manual is just for fun. Like, I understand it means that I won't learn a skill from it, but would you ever just sit down, like, physician's desk reference is the same thing. You can find it and then be like, oh, I'm just gonna sit down with this physician's desk reference full of knowledge and terms I have no way to understand, and this will be fun for me. All right, video's getting a little long. I'm hoping we'll just finish searching the house, and then we'll call it a video. I'm gonna keep going though. If I'm gonna record one video, guns and ammo, cool. If I'm gonna record one video, I might as well record, you know, 4, 5, 6 paramedics. That's pretty good. What I'm really hoping for is a tool of some kind, specifically a screwdriver. I ain't too proud to wear that purse to get me a bit more storage space. A hockey stick. Actually, it doesn't have as high a blocking ability, but it's not a terrible weapon at all. So we'll grab it. What we got here? Time magazine. Aspirin, definitely good to have. Soap, rag, I'll take. Novel, we got energy cola. Glow stick is actually pretty useful for late night crafting. What do you mean you can't get items for bifocals? Okay. Can we make? Let's do the makeshift sling. And then we'll wear the sling and And we'll wield our... The reason I like the cudgel so much is because of the extra block ability, but Nike Stick's actually not bad. Almost double the damage, and it's still got a +1 to hit, and it's a slightly faster weapon. But we'll stick with the cudgel for now. Nothing exciting. Alright, so this has been kind of a bust, but that's okay. There's still a couple more houses out here. We might find something useful. But we're going to call it here. So thanks everybody for coming and checking out the new series. And I hope to see you again next time.